You post one harmless thing online and suddenly, boom, someone or some people decide to be mean for no reason. Honestly, when I first started YouTube, I first started being a creative, and that was like over 4 years ago. I thought me, small, just a small creative doing her thing, trolls. Nah, I'm not a celebrity, so I'm not going to get trolled. Well, guess what? Trolls don't care. They found me. They found me anyway. The first time I saw a troll comment, I cried. Now, I'm not just saying having teary eye or being angry. I mean actual tears. If you've ever dealt with trolls, you know how draining it can be. So this video is pretty much about how to handle trolls online. So my first point is don't take it personally. See, I'll be honest with you. The first time I saw a troll comment, I cried. Now, I'm not just saying having teary eye or being angry. I mean actual tears. I felt it was so unfair because I wasn't even trying to be controversial. I was just doing a very nice, lovely, video that some people actually found interesting. But then my sister reminded me that Grace, this person don't even know you, so they're just saying what they're saying based on what they're feeling. And that's when it clicked that their words weren't about me. So here's what I've realized: people project their insecurities and frustration online. It could be that they are lonely, they're angry, or maybe just having a bad day and they decided to dump that energy or whosoever is visible at that time. And they just want to hurt people and hurt people. So I had to remind myself that I don't need to carry their words personally. I don't need to take it to heart. It doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. It doesn't mean that it doesn't sting. But then I refuse to let their brokenness define my word. I refuse to let their harsh words make me feel bad about myself or the content that I'm creating. Number two, protect your space. One of the best things I've learned is that the internet is still internet is a space, but I have my space in the internet. So just because it's online doesn't mean that I can tolerate everything or anything that comes with it. There's a block button which is 100% free. There's a delete button, there's a mute button, those are free buttons that the apps have really designed for you to actually block negativity. And if someone is spraying negativity, I don't owe them space in my comments or in my DM to start talking rubbish. So I started treating my online space the way I treat my living room. So if you come into my house and you start insulting me, I will show you the door, right? If I come into your house and I start insulting you, you walk me out, right? Exactly. So why should online be any different? So protecting your space doesn't mean that you're weak or you can't handle it. It just simply means that you're wise enough to guard your peace, and peace, my dear, is priceless. My third point is to choose your response. Now, not every troll needs a response. In fact, most of them don't. Sometimes silence is the best clap back because it shows that you're not even bothered. There's this thing that I used to say when I was young: silence is the best answer given to a fool, and that's on period. Clock it. I wanted to say that since. But let's be real, sometimes you do feel like replying because you're so angry, you have a lot of things to say. Sometimes you will write like a long paragraph, and that's okay. But the thing is, you don't really have to do it. Just pretty much do it on your terms. If you want to respond, you can choose to use humor. So if somebody says something like "you look crazy," and you can respond to, "well, we're all made in the image and likeness of God. So if you think I look crazy, then what does that make you?" Anyways, have a lovely day. Or something like choosing kindness, something like, "oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, I wish you peace and healing." You can just choose kindness or humor, right? But here's my rule: never respond when you're angry, because then the trolls will win and they've just pulled you into their game. So just pause, take a deep breath, and if you can't reply with humor or kindness, just scroll past, delete, block. Not every battle is actually ours to fight, right? My fourth point is to focus on the positive. Now this is the one that is harder than it sounds. Yes, because for every one troll, there are usually 10 people silently enjoying your content. But our brain are just wired to remember the negative ones more than the positive ones, right? I remember one time I had like a lot of comment, like 50 encouraging comment or even more. That video is actually a popular video on my channel currently, it's still been currently booming. And I had lots of lovely comment. Oh, this is nice, this helped me, thank you for sharing here and here and here. And then there was somebody that said something nasty about, I can't remember what the comment is honestly, but he said something, he or she said something nasty, and guess what, I replayed it in my head over and over again all day all night, and it even made me cry at some point. And it just sucks. Like, why am I not focusing on the 50 plus others or even 100 plus nice comments and positive comments? Why am I focusing on all of this? But here's what I started doing, right? I started intentionally highlighting the good, comments. Sometimes I will screenshot sweet comments and keep them in a little folder on my Google Drive, so that when the trolls come, I remind myself that, hey, this is not the whole picture. People are just being crazy. People are actually being blessed by this content, and people are being encouraged. So don't let this particular troll bother you. Okay, just listen to the positive voices and don't let the negative one drown you. Yeah, so at the end of the day, trolls are just background noises. Don't pay your bills. They don't even know your story, and you definitely don't have the right to take away your joy. So protect it, nurture it, and most importantly, keep showing up, because the people who need what you share are far outnumbered than the ones trying to tear you down. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've ever dealt with trolls, please share in the comments. How did you handle it? Because honestly, your experience might help someone else too. And I would like to point this out, that trolls are actually different from constructive criticism. So those are like two different things. Right here, we're talking about trolls. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.